In politics, timing is everything, and 2014 really seems like the time to repeal capital punishment in New Hampshire. You got to wonder about this when you see what happened last week. The House Criminal Justice and Public Safety Committee, a very pro-law enforcement committee in the House, votes 14-3 to repeal the death penalty. Several Republican and Democratic members on the committee announcing they had changed their mind and dropped longtime support for the death penalty and supporting repealing it, including House Majority Leader Steve Shurtleff, a former Deputy U.S. Marshal, and Laura Pantelakis, the Democrat who chairs this committee. That really makes you wonder whether this is the time. I think there's no doubt repealing the death penalty is going to pass the House. The real question is in the state Senate, and it's going to rest with about half a dozen senators in both political parties that haven't publicly said which way they're going to go. But there's no better chance than it's had before. And Governor Maggie Hassan is one of the big reasons. The last two Democratic governors we had in New Hampshire stood in the way of repealing capital punishment. Former Governor Jeanne Shaheen, now U.S. Senator Jeanne Shaheen, actually vetoed a bill that would have repealed the death penalty in 2000, kept it from happening. Governor John Lynch gave the veto threat several times, so much so that Maggie Hassan, who was Senate Majority Leader at the time, created a commission to study the death penalty so that the bill wouldn't go to his desk. And the Death Penalty Commission was very divided, voted by a 10-9 margin to actually keep the death penalty in place. A lot has changed in the last couple of years. We had the supermajority Republican legislature that voted to expand the death penalty to cover home invasions in the wake of that horrible tragedy in Mount Vernon with Kimberly Cates. But now is a different time. And like I said, timing is everything. 2014 looks like it could be its time. I think it passes the state Senate. I think narrowly. But my spider sense tells me this looks like the year to repeal capital punishment in New Hampshire, where New Hampshire would join 6 other states that have repealed capital punishment in the last dozen years, if that happens. Of course, we'll follow that for you here at NashuaTelegraph.com.